guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm finally reviewing a MERMAZE MERMAIDZ doll. Finally. I have had really mixed feelings on this doll line, so it took me a long time to finally get one. Also because of the price, like we don't have them in stores here. So if you get them on Amazon, including shipping, it's about like 80 New Zealand dollars, or 90 actually I think. So yeah, I mean that was on sale as well. But yeah, it's a wee bit pricey. But I've been so unsure about these, and I really wanted to try them because I really like mermaid dolls. When I first saw these dolls, when they were first announced, I wasn't really that into them, to be honest. I just thought their faces were a bit too uncanny looking. But I've actually started to really grow into them a bit more, and started to really want to try one, because I do really love mermaids, so I really want to like these dolls. I do think that these dolls have really good potential, and I really like the new winter line. Well, I like some of them anyway, that we've seen from that, so I want to get one of those one day as well. I went with a safe choice and decided to start with KISHIKO. Now she's not actually my favorite. I really like Riviera and Geordie, and I kind of wanted to get them. However, I don't like their tails, which for me is a big thing with mermaids. Because like the reason why I like mermaids is because I'm like, if you haven't noticed, I'm a total fish nerd, so I am a big sucker for dolls that are like inspired by like fish or just like the ocean and stuff like that. But to me, like these dolls, they just don't really look like they are from the ocean, you know? Which I don't think is the vibe they're going for. I think it's intentionally like, they're kind of going for like over the top and impractical like tails and stuff, and I get that. I do definitely understand it. But I'm not a huge fan of it. I would like to get actually all three of these ones. I'm not really a huge fan of Chanel because her tail looks like raw chicken, but I really like these three. I'm just like, the tails, I just can't really get over the tails, especially the sweatpants tails. It's just like, that's just me. I do get what they're going for. I just personally, I prefer when they actually look like fish tails. They're actually like practical, even though mermaids aren't real, but you know what I mean, right? I feel like I'm not the only one who feels like that. So I thought this was a safe option to go for because her tail is probably my favorite out of all of them. Still doesn't like totally look like a fish tail. I think it's supposed to look like fabric, but still to me, it looks more like a fish tail, and it's pretty cute. And also she's really cute. I really love her hair, and I like her clothes too. So she is a safe choice. But I do think that like maybe KISHIKO's face is the most uncanny looking, but I don't really know why. It just kind of is. I don't know, maybe it's her eye color. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much and not opening the doll, but that's kind of the point of my channel, to talk about my thoughts. Yeah, and I love Mermaid High. I'm really sad that they cancelled now, unfortunately. I really love the Mermaid High dolls. I love their tails. But hey, I want to try her, and I like what I see so far. I know that these dolls, they don't have very like posable tails too, which is another thing that bothers me. But I'm hoping they will improve on that. The collector doll had like a slightly better tail. It had like a little bit more movement, but it still wasn't really enough for me. I know I'm kind of judging her a lot before opening it, but for me personally, I always watch heaps of reviews before buying stuff because I want to know if it's actually like worth my money. So yeah. So here are the box designs. They have like their tails sticking out like this, which is interesting. I mean, it definitely stands out, but a lot of tails actually got damaged from doing this. Especially, let's go, Harmonique is her name, right? I think her tail was always very damaged. And this was from Amazon, so like, it hasn't been in store shelves or anything, but it is actually damaged a little bit. It's got some little parts, I'll show you guys later, where there's like paint chips and stuff, which is a bit surprising considering I don't think this one's been touched since I got it from Amazon. But yeah, I really don't really know why they thought that was a good idea. But they have stopped it in their newer packaging for like the winter dolls. I think this part's covered now, which is good. I think everyone is very happy about that. But I like the boxes. They look nice. Look like they're swimming, which is cute. They also don't have art for these dolls. They just have like a picture of the doll's face. These pictures also don't do them justice, to be honest. I like seeing art, but this one's cute though with all of them standing there. Oh yeah, they have a color change feature. So this girl color changes in cold water. Some of them color change in warm water, but she's a cold water one. And actually, when I got her, she was already color changed because it's really cold outside. So I had to actually put her in front of the heater a little bit so it could go back to normal. But yeah, so it does also color change if it's just really cold. And it looks really cool actually too. I was really surprised opening her and she had a completely different colored tail. but it's cool. I like color change. Also, I have actually started liking the show. I was really unsure about the show at first too, because I always watch the shows for like different doll lines and stuff because I think it's cool. It took me a little bit to get into it, but I think now that they're doing longer episodes, because first they were doing like 3-minute episodes, now they're doing 7 minutes, which is a lot better, I feel like, because otherwise like nothing kind of happens and it's just kind of confusing. I am actually enjoying the show. It's still, to me, when watching it, you kind of forget that they're even mermaids because it doesn't feel like that they're actually in the ocean. I mean, that's what it feels like to me anyway. There's no fish anywhere or nothing that looks like an ocean, just like a city. But I guess that's just kind of what they're going for, but I don't know. Alright, I finally got her out of the box. Took me a little bit because her hair was all attached to the box. And I also kind of messed up one of her hair pieces because it got like caught on one of the little tie things, but that's not too bad. I can fix that. But she's really pretty. I really like her hair. Her hair is really long and beautiful. I love how bright and beautiful the colors are, and her hair is just really long and it's styled in these really beautiful like braids and stuff, and it's got these little, I don't know what you call this style, like bubble braids, I don't know, but it's really pretty. I love her hairstyle. And also her hair is a different material than usual. I don't know what it's called, but it feels like Miss Royale from LOMG, that kind of like, it feels kind of like yarn, you know, like when you brush yarn, but it's really soft, and I actually love this hair material. I think it's really cool to have different materials, and it does feel really nice. Yeah, I feel like the ends of her hair need to be washed a bit. I think it had product in it, and her hair kind of is a bit bent from the like ties and all that. But it's really pretty. I really love the hairstyle. Oh, and also she has like this little bun on top that I think it's supposed to look like a unicorn horn. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of the unicorn horn. I might take it out, to be honest. So here's a little close-up of her face, which, I mean, they do look a bit uncanny, but I think she's also really pretty. I think if they changed the pupils a little bit, maybe if she was doing like a side glance, I think that would look so good. Yeah, I do think it's a wee bit uncanny looking, and just a little bit too realistic looking. Personally, I like the more stylistic looking dolls, but I think it is actually really pretty. I really love the lips, and her makeup's really beautiful. I think it's only the pupils that bother me just a little bit. But yeah, I think I've gotten more used to it. And like the makeup is really beautiful. They've clearly put a lot of detail in the face. I love her eyebrows. I love the freckles on her face. It's really beautiful. And she has these really cool earrings too. They're a wee bit big, but they have these little like crystals in them, which is so cute. Her head kind of feels a little bit wobbly. I think it's because of her hair. It's a little bit loose feeling. That also might be because her hair is a bit heavy. She has this little cloud purse, which I feel like I've seen before. Or maybe it was Barbie that had one like that. I don't know. It's cute. Oh, it has a little molded on zipper on the back. That's cute. She has this cool like sleeve top on with these big like bubble sleeves, which I think is super cute. It does feel really nice and high quality, and I really like the ends of the sleeves and stuff. It's really pretty, something that I feel like we haven't seen before in a doll. And then it's like glittery and like see-through on the sides here. It's really cool actually. And then she has this really cute undertop. It's a little like crop top and it's sparkly. Honestly, I think I like her more without wearing the jacket. You know, I love the jacket, but I just feel like it's a little bit more mermaidy not wearing a jacket. But it's cute though. And then also she has this cool necklace on too, which is like little green crystals maybe, which is cool. I like the little crystal theme she has. It's nice. And then here's her tail. It's really pretty. It does feel pretty cheap though, not gonna lie, but it is really pretty. I really love the colors, but it doesn't have any movement at all. Like, it's just a hunk of plastic, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, you have this, you can move that, but that's literally it, which I think is just kind of sad. I would have definitely liked these dolls more if they had a joint here, and if they actually could sit, because this is as far as they can go if you want to try and make your mermaid sit. Like, they can't, which is a real shame, because I feel like that's like the best way to pose a mermaid is you have them like sitting on a rock at the beach or something. So I really hope they do that at some point, make the tails a bit more articulated, because if she had a joint here and better movement here so she could sit, I would fucking love this doll. Like, I like her. I do really like her, but I would like her so much more if she could actually move like a mermaid. But I do like her. I think I will get more of these. They do look really nice. I just think that they didn't do a great job on the tails. I just think they kind of forgot that they're mermaids. Also, if we have a look at the end of the tail, we can see that it does have some paint chips on the tips of these, which is a bit weird. As well as you can see the joints have chipped. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but I noticed it pretty easily that there's paint chipping all around the joints. Even on the sides too, actually, there's some paint chipping here. There's a few random dots you can see if you look carefully of just paint chips, like everywhere. You can see some of it's on the tail. Like here. I think there's one here. I just feel like that should not be happening on a brand new doll. That kind of says to me that these dolls, in about like 5-10 years time, they're probably all gonna have really messed up looking tails. Especially if you find them secondhand too, they'll probably be so messed up. Especially from kids too, because kids will probably scratch at it. So yeah, I just feel like that should not happen. And I hope they've improved on the new dolls, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, she is really cute. I definitely want to take her to the beach and take some photos of her. I do hope we get these in stores so I can get more of them for cheaper, because I don't really want to pay 19 New Zealand dollars again for one of them. I don't think they're worth that much, and it costs that much because it's including shipping though, and shipping's really expensive on Amazon, but that's the only place we can get them. But I think also even in the US they were actually pretty expensive. I think they were like 30 US dollars, which is quite a lot, I feel like, since they're definitely not as detailed as Rainbow High dolls. They're definitely detailed, don't get me wrong. But yeah, if you like mermaids, I wish you would recommend these. If you're not sure which one to get, I would say like KISHIKO is a good first choice. I am really happy that I got her, because her tail is definitely probably the best looking one in my opinion. I am excited to see what they do next. I would really love if they did some mermaids inspired by actual fish. I don't know why like no company does that. Although Monster High did that and their mermaid dolls. They weren't very good dolls to be honest, but a lot of them were inspired by actual fish, which was really cool. Look at their hand molds though. I really like the hand mold. It's really pretty. Like, she's so delicate looking. Like, she's just swimming around. Actually, I'm gonna take off her jacket real quick. I feel like she looks so much better without the jacket on. Right? I don't know why, but I think she looks so much better now. I guess it's because mermaids are usually known for like not wearing much. So it looks kind of better. Because I mean, they're swimming. It's kind of hard to swim with the jacket on. Okay, wow. I really like her like this. It's really pretty. I love this top she's wearing. It's really cute. And look at the arms and the hands. They look really nice. And they have a good range of motion in the hands and the arms. And they do actually have, yeah, they have a chest joint. So that's something. I'm surprised they did a chest joint but didn't do any joints in the tail. Because most dolls don't do chest joints. But that is a really nice touch. I am really glad they did that, because you can do nice poses with that, you know? So that's cool. You still can't sit with it, but you can still get some pretty cute poses out of it. Like swimming poses and stuff. Like she's swimming towards you. Woo. Yeah, honestly, I think she looks so much better without the jacket on. I'm like suddenly like really digging this. Let me know if you guys are also like that. Oh yeah, the color change. You should probably do that, eh? Alright, I'll do it now. Alright, so this girl is supposed to go in ice water. So some of them color change in warm water. It does tell you to take the clothes off if we put them in water. Which reminds me, have they got... I think they have painted on bras too. Did I not even show that? They do. Okay, that's cute. It has a little like tie at the bottom too. That is so cute. I'm gonna leave our clothes on though, because I don't care if they get wet, they'll be fine. I put my mermaid high dolls in water many times with their clothes on, and they're fine. I don't even know if you're supposed to put those ones in water either, but they were fine. So you're going in water, bitch. Honestly, if I just leave her outside, she probably will just change color. But it'll be more fun to do it in water. It's changing color. Oh my god. I don't even need to put her in water. It's changing. Let's put her in water quick. So just from being outside a couple of minutes, because it's winter in my country, it's already changing color. So I definitely don't need to use white ice water, because this water is going to be cold enough. Let's just do it. Ooh, ooh, whoa. That is so cool. So yeah, it's kind of not a surprise to me because I saw it when I opened the box. It was this color. It's a really beautiful color though. It's such a big color change. I'm surprised with how much of a different color it is. It's really cool. The back does not change though. Let's put it back in warm water. Okay, it's not warm enough. Come on, water, you can do it. There we go. That's so cool. That is pretty cool. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how much the tail changes in the water. Also, by the way, these dolls don't come with stands, unfortunately, but the new winter ones do, and they look really good, so I'm really excited. I really want to get one of the winter ones, because they come with so much stuff. The winter ones come with stands, and they're really big too, so they like float, but these ones don't come with stands. But you're supposed to be able to stand them on the tails like this, which looks really dumb, and probably painful. It looks like it'll be painful for a mermaid. But it's an option. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the review. I hope I'm not being too critical. I don't really like being like negatively critical or anything like that, but I don't know, I just had a lot of thoughts on these dolls because I am a big fan of mermaids, so I guess I really wanted to finally speak my thoughts on these dolls, and I really do love her. I definitely want to get Geordie and Riviera. I'm just kind of still hesitant because the price is really expensive on Amazon, but she's pretty. I like her. I can't wait to take some photos of her. Like, these dolls seem like they are really good for photos. And follow me on Instagram, so to collect if you want to see that, because I will definitely, at some point, take her to the beach and take photos. I don't know when. It's a bit cold right now, but I will do that at some point.